Alright, what's going on, guys? This is Otis here, and today is, the video is about, well, the gameplay was actually my 5th star that I got with my attack helicopter, but what I'm going to be talking about today is, with the incoming patch, what actually interests me and what I only care about in the patch. There's a lot of crap and stuff about weapons that I just don't care about, it's just mad at me, so I'm just going to talk about what I enjoy, and it's mostly about the helicopters, obviously, and a few about the vehicles. And I'm gonna get started here because I got a pretty freaking long list. Alright, the first one is they're improving the accuracy for the attack helicopter rocket pods, and that is both unguided and guided if you do have the perk on for that. And they're also increasing the damage of the rocket pods to infantry and other helicopters, which is fantastic because I always thought they were just extremely weak. And also for the Z11, the below radar actually works now, so if you drop below 25 meters, you will not be able to get locked on. And the below radar will also work now for Stingers and Igla missiles, which is pretty much fantastic for us helicopter pilots. And the next thing is that is pretty interesting is unguided tank rounds and RPGs will now instantly destroy jets, attack helicopters, and scout helicopters. So definitely when you're capturing the points, you're definitely going to have to watch your ass from now on, that's for sure. And then another thing that was pretty interesting for me, the only vehicle thing for the tanks, is they're actually increasing the damage from tank versus tank. So if you get a good enough shot in the it's going to take one less shot to hit them in the front to disable them, so it's going to take like 2 shots, and then one good shot from either side can disable the tanks now, which that'll be interesting. And they're also reducing the repair speed of the repair tool, which is pretty interesting for sure, because you know it's not going to be these like long drawn out like tank battles where you'll have like one guy repairing each tank and they're just fighting each other back and forth until someone finally gets a good lucky shot in and an RPG comes in and takes you out. I mean, that's not going to happen anymore. And the next thing now too is the power of the repair tools. Actually, they'll actually kill soldiers faster and they will destroy vehicles faster, which is pretty good, because I know it takes it seems like a long time now, so that's pretty good to hear. And they're finally fixing the problem where if you're trying to lock on to 2 vehicles and you keep jumping back and forth, it's now going to pick one target and it's going to stay on that one target. So that's that'll be pretty nice, and that's also for the laser designator too for the helicopters. So that's that's really good that it's not going to bounce around all day and just be an annoying little asshole. And the next thing is they're increasing the damage to the javelins, which I'm absolutely loving, because I don't think anyone uses the javelins unless you have a squad with the soul flam in the non-hardcore. I mean, I always use the javelin in hardcore because it's the only way to actually get kills with the damn thing. And I've got like 50 or so racked up on it slowly so far. And the javelins now also, without the laser targeting, it's also going to do more damage to the side and rear of the vehicles, which is good. So it's pretty much going to make them like the RPGs right now, pretty much. And it's also going to slightly reduce the locking time if someone does have a soul flam up, which is pretty nice. So you'll be able to lock on a little bit faster. All right, now pretty much for just helicopter stuff now, and the laser guided missiles can now be distracted by flares. So that's good if tanks are attacking us helicopters. We're able to pop those flares off, and they're not going to be able to kill us, which is pretty amazing finally, because I mean that was kind of starting to get overpowered, I would say, but that's good that they're fixing it. The one thing about the flares now is if you do use them and you're locked on, it's not going to break the lock actually now, so we're going to have to watch out for that. So ECM might actually even be better than flares, so I mean we'll see once the patch fully gets launched and everything. And flares are more reliable now for the helicopters and airplanes, but they're more reliable, especially for the helicopters, which is amazing, because I mean there's times when you're up close and those things just don't work at all. And they're reloading they're changing the reload time for the flares now for the jets and helicopters, and right now it's at 20 seconds, which I didn't think it was 20 seconds, but I went back and looked, and it's actually 20 seconds, and that 20 seconds goes by pretty quick when you're flying around trying not to get shot out of the damn sky and stuff. And so they're changing that to 11 seconds for the jets, scout helicopters, and attack helicopters, except for the gunners in the attack helicopters. And that's going to remain unchanged at 20 seconds, which is pretty interesting. We'll definitely see how that has to go. And anti-air missiles now are going to be impossible or more difficult to dodge in the jets now. And it was unintended for it to happen, where if you pretty much did a sharp turn or if you did a spiral downward turn, the missile would eventually just run out of steam and just blow up, or just pretty much stop following you and just be like a dud. And now they've changed it now where the missile is going to keep locking onto you and keep going until it blows up, until it either hits you or another object. So that's definitely gonna be interesting, because they said it was an unbalance for the really skilled pilots, which I would definitely say for sure. And then they're finally fixing the anti-air missiles that they would hit the plane or the helicopter and they would kill the pilot or one person and they wouldn't kill the helicopter. And they fixed that luckily too. And now oh, this is a good one too. Anti-aircraft missiles should no longer detonate before hitting their target or a flare ECM chaff cloud, which is pretty much just what I said about a minute ago. And also, this one is pretty good too. They've increased the speed of the helicopter anti-air missiles locking on, so you don't have those huge, long, drawn-out fights, that I've shown everyone pretty much, and they're on all the videos too, where you have the two helicopters lined up and they're just shooting at you, back and forth and whatnot, and you're literally fighting for like 3 or 4 minutes until finally someone gets a lucky headshot or whatnot. But that's pretty much it for what's pretty much on the list so far that they have. But if you guys end up liking the video, let me know. I'm gonna have another one pretty soon. Thanks for watching, guys.